Hey beloved, welcome back to my corner of the interwebs. My name is Sally. If you're new here, I am so glad you found me. Thank you for clicking my video and joining me. Um and yeah. I think I need a new intro. Or I think I just need to do a better job at it or something. I don't know. Anyway, I'm glad you're here. Hi. Hi, my name is Ali. I've said it already. Um, Consider subscribing if you haven't already. I'm on the road to 1,000 subscribers. Thank you for everybody else who has subscribed. Click on the notification bell to get notified of videos I post. And yeah, let's get on to straight on to the video today. So today we have a conversation about religion and spirituality. Like, what's the difference? Well, that's not really the question I want to ask, but I wanted us to have a conversation about the two. I'm a Christian, but what really is the difference, or what is really is the big deal with spirituality and religion? Here's what I mean. Relax, calm down first. Hear me out. Here's what I mean. There's this Gen Z, Gen Z, and a bit of millennials. I call them last born millennials. Who are what? Maybe 26 and below. 26, 25, 26, around that age, maybe. Or they're Gen Z. I'm not really sure. I should have researched that before I did this video. Anyway, last born millennials to Gen Z have a different understanding of religion and spirituality. Millennials, there are a lot of millennials right now who say they are spiritual, right? And then the people who say they're religious. And I asked a few of these people and asked them, okay, so when you say you're spiritual, what does that mean? And when you say religious, what does that mean? Religious means you're a churchgoer. You affiliate yourself with a particular denomination, and you once a week go to that church and worship God, right? Spiritual means you're not necessarily affiliated to a particular denomination. You know of God, you know who God is, you know why God exists, and you worship Him and everything that is God, but there's no particular church that you go to. There's no particular denomination that you affiliate yourself with. You just pray, perhaps even read the Bible or a religious book, and yeah, that's just about it. Where am I going with this conversation? You see, here I'm confused because there is a point in my life where I found myself battling between the two. I'm born, like I told you before, I'm born and raised in the church, and I feel it with the Adventist faith. So that's all I know. I am open-minded to learn about other faiths and just how they think and why it is that they are the way they are, right? But the Adventist faith is what I know, and the doctrines and everything, right? So there was a point in my life where I felt the church was just tedious. It just became routine, and I was not growing spiritually, and it was just tiresome. And I didn't want to be there, but I still went anyway. Perhaps a lot of influence because of my folks, because I'm black and I'm African, and when Mama says do, yeah. So that's it. But there was a point in my life when I did have a bit of freedom of deciding whether I needed to go to church or not, I didn't. And someone asked me, okay, so you don't go to church, you don't do things, so what are you? Are you a Christian? And you say, are you a Christian? And it's like, yes, I'm still a Christian. So that's when I came across the word spirituality, right? You're a spiritual person. You believe in the great beyond or something higher than yourself that is the greatest of beings that exists on the planet. And a lot of spirituality can be really confused with this new age thing about deities and gods and Egyptian what are they called? Can't remember the word right now. Mom brain. Great, Sally. I forget what you call them. History. Let's call it history. Egyptian history. That's not the right word, but yeah, that, and astrology and stars and science and everything else that comes with that, right? So I was having a conversation the other day about our human minds fathoming the existence of God, right? It was like sort of like an impromptu Bible study, not studying the way you normally have it, but Bible discussion as to why things exist the way they exist. And the topic of spirituality came up, and we think to ourselves that, God gave us this brain. God gave us humans the ability to think and the ability to fathom things greater than ourselves. And that's why we have great people that exist on the planet who do great things for the world and its existence, right? So, but I came to the understanding that everything points to God, no matter how you look at it. Even someone who doesn't believe in God, how do you believe in something other than God? If then, how can you say God doesn't exist and you believe in something opposite of God, but say God doesn't exist? It still points back to God. How can you say that science is greater than religion, yet science proves the existence of God? Does that make sense? Am I making sense? I hope I'm making sense. Everything points to God. And because of that, then where did spirituality come from? Or why does it exist? Why does religion exist? Why was it given that name? Why is there a difference? Why is there a fine line between the two? And what can we do about it to bridge that gap? Not necessarily so that we can become all one people or anything, because I believe we're different and God made us different for a reason. But I think also in our difference, we become one. I'm a Christian, but I don't understand why spirituality and religion have to be two different things. Because eventually it means that we worship this greater being, which is God, and everything that exists on this planet always and will forever point to Him, no matter how many times or how many angles or how many ways we look at it. So why do we need to fight about it? My God is greater than yours. But we can't really define who our God is. What are your thoughts about this? Is there really a difference between spirituality and religion? If there is one, explain to me in the comment section down below. And do you think that even in the differences we should just become one and let people be as they will? I mean, give free will. We were given free will by God Himself anyway. So it's just a matter of letting just people be, But what do you think? Spirituality and religion. My tongue. It's English. Why can't I do this? Like, why? Spirituality and religion. Are they one and the same thing, or are they two different things? comment down below and tell me what you think. Thank you so much for joining me and staying until the very end of this video. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. Again, road to 1000. Thank you so much for all those who have already subscribed. Click the notification bells to be notified of any videos I post up. Follow me on my socials. We can continue the conversation over there. Everything is in the description box down below or right here. Stay blessed, stay loved. I love you. God loves you more. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.